Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we will be doing the detailed camera review of the latest iPhone 17. Now Apple has upgraded the cameras on the base variant of the iPhone 17 series. The iPhone 17 now comes with a really good camera system, at least on paper. Now it comes with dual 48 megapixel camera and also a center stage 18 megapixel shooter. That's a selfie camera. So we'll talk about in depth about the cameras on the iPhone 17. So before going into the camera review, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin with the detailed camera review. So first let's talk about the camera hardware on this device. Now primary camera is a 48 megapixel fusion camera, 26 mm focal length, f1.6 aperture, sensor shift optical image stabilization is included, and it can have super high resolution photos, 24 megapixel and 48 megapixel. Now apart from that, there is also 12 megapixel optical quality 2x telephoto zoom available. Although it's not proper optical zoom, it's kind of optical zoom quality is what Apple claims. It's just in sensor zoom, and then you get a 48 megapixel fusion ultra wide angle camera. This is one of the major upgrades. Previously used to get 12 megapixel regular camera. Now it's a 48 megapixel fusion ultra wide camera, f2.2 aperture, 120-degree field of view. Now next is the selfie camera. Now when it comes to selfie camera, it comes with an 18 megapixel center stage camera. Now it's an Apple feature that uses the front facing camera's wide angle lens, and it actually keeps you centered in the frame, especially for video calls, and automatically panning and zooming as you move and others actually join the call. So this is the center stage camera, and it's a square sensor, means you don't have to use the camera in portrait and landscape. It automatically shifts, and you can also manually shift from the selfie shot. So that's the center stage camera. We'll talk about the quality of the shots later. Now there is also Dolby Vision recording for the selfie camera and also the primary camera, and there is also 4K 60 fps footage for all the cameras. That's one of the good things about Apple devices. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how it performs. So first let's have a look at the daylight captures. Now in terms of daylight conditions, you can see here the 48 megapixel shooter does a really good job here. Details are really nice. The sky colors are rendered really well. The color quality and the sharpness levels are really impressive for the 48 megapixel shooter, and definitely one of the good cameras. The primary camera does an impressive job here, and overall quality looks very much natural. The colors are very much natural. There is no over sharpening issues, no over saturation issues. The overall dynamic range also looks good, although at times you can see that the shadows getting crushed. But now overall I would say the 48 megapixel shooter does a really impressive job, especially the color reproduction. It's completely natural looking. That's one of the highlights of iPhone's camera, and it definitely looks natural here as well, and the overall quality definitely looks good. Now that's the primary shooter. The 48 megapixel shooter does impress us with the quality. Now moving on to the ultra wide angle camera. Now the 48 megapixel camera does an impressive job. Again, this is definitely improved over the previous generation. You can see that the colors and details and sharpness looks exactly same as that the primary camera, and impressive job in terms of dynamic range and sharpness level. So this is definitely one of the good ultra wide angle cameras available in this price segment. Definitely impresses with the quality. So that's the ultra wide angle camera. Now you can also do 2x optical quality zoom. It's not actually optical zoom, optical quality zoom. You can see that once again the quality it retains is really good, although at times you can see that the shadows getting crushed, but overall the quality of the 2x zoom definitely looks good. Now you can also take macro captures using the ultra wide angle camera. You can see that the quality is quite okay, but nothing close to what some of the Android phones offers in terms of macro abilities. But this is definitely good. I would say best in this price segment for an iPhone. It definitely looks good. Now the close-up images from the primary camera also came out great detail and good sharpness levels, and overall quality definitely looks good. So that's the primary camera, and it impresses us with great quality overall. Now moving on to the portraits. Now you can take portraits in 2x as well as 1x. That's the default one. So you can see that the portraits are really good. The skin tones are rendered really well. Overall quality, dynamic range looks good. Although at times when there is heavy sunlight, you can see that there is a hint of reddish tones. But overall I would say portraits came out pretty good on this device, and the edge detection and the bokeh effect looks really impressive. So that's the portrait shots. Now let's move on to the low light condition. in indoor artificial light, you can see here there is plenty of details on offer. Even outdoor quality definitely looks good. Overall quality with the night mode turned on, automatic night mode turned on, also looks good. But I would say if you zoom into some of the images, you can see there is a hint of noise happening. In fact, there is considerable noise when you zoom in, and you can see that. But I would say if you look at some of the Android phones in this price segment, they perform better in terms of low light experience. That's one area where we feel Apple should be stepping up the game a bit more. Low light experience seems quite okay, but not class leading by any means. Now moving on to the center stage selfie camera, this is definitely one of the highlights of this camera. Looks good, the skin tones are great, and overall quality definitely looks good, and the portrait shots also came out pretty well. And the center stage camera has really great depth in terms of the selfies. The dynamic range looks good, the skin tones are rendered really well, and the overall quality of a selfie camera looks great on this device. If you are a person shooting a lot of selfies and a lot of video recording using selfies for vlogging, this is definitely one of the highlighting aspects about the iPhone 17's camera. So that's the selfie camera on the iPhone 17, and it's definitely a massive upgrade over the iPhone 16 series. Now moving on to the video recording, as usual, iPhones have great abilities in terms of video recording. You can shoot 4K 60 FPS footage. This is the 4K 60 FPS, and the stabilization is excellent, and even while panning you can see how smooth the transition is, and the dynamic range and the overall quality definitely looks good. And I would say if you are a person who shoots a lot of videos, this is definitely a great device to shoot videos. Now same is the case with the 4K, or rather the 1080p 60 FPS footage looks very good, and overall quality looks great. You can zoom into 2x and even then also you can see that the quality definitely looks great. Now the ultrawide can also shoot 4K 60 FPS. Once again, very similar experience, great quality overall, good dynamic range and good sharpness levels on offer with the ultrawide angle camera. So that's the quality of the ultrawide angle camera on the iPhone 17. So this is the dual capture available on iPhone 17, so you can record using the rear and the selfie camera. This feature has been there on Android devices for more than a decade now, so this is now available on the iPhones as well, so you can judge yourself how good the quality is and also how the experience is. Now it can also shoot 4K Dolby Vision recording at 24 FPS, 25 FPS, 30 and also 60 FPS, and you can also take a cinematic mode up to 4K Dolby Vision at 30 FPS. So these are some of the options. There is also macro video recording available, and slow motion and time lapse options are also included. So this is the 4K 60 FPS footage taken using the selfie camera on the iPhone 17. So now this is the center stage camera we are testing, and you can judge yourself how good the quality of the video is, the dynamic range and also the audio output from the center stage 18 megapixel shooter on the iPhone 17. So that was a detailed camera review of the iPhone 17. So summing up, how good is the camera compared to the iPhone 16? Now I would say comparing to the iPhone 16, this is a massive upgrade, be it the ultra wide angle camera or the primary camera or even the selfie camera. All the three cameras definitely has great quality, especially for great color reproduction and great sharpness levels and excellent video capabilities, and also great selfie camera. But one area where probably the iPhone 17 falls short of Android phones in this price segment is there is no telephoto lens, and also the low light experience was kind of, I would say, not the best in this price segment, although it does provide great experience overall. But if you compare with some of the Android phones, the low light experience was kind of slightly lesser overall. So that was my experience with the iPhone 17. Overall, it's a great camera. If you are looking for photography and also videography, this won't disappoint with the camera abilities. So that was my experience. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.